Hey everybody, XCI here for a Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Here we have Xander, we have Alistair, Sten, and Wynn. We are in the Dwarven Frostback Mountain Pass. I haven't played for about a week. It's been a while. Stuff had come up, but I'm a little bit rusty. I just watched the end of the last episode just to remember what it was I had to do. I totally forgot I was about to start the dwarves, but I do have to go to Redcliffe for Sten's sword. Now I'm back on track. I think I gotta swap out Shale, and I'm pretty sure I could have just clicked the map up there, so I've already forgotten that. And then we're going into the dwarves. I want to go to Redcliffe. Redcliffe Castle or Redcliffe Village? Oh, the dwarf, Dwin, Din. Something. Oh, there's the dwarf guy. Gotta go to his house. I thought I killed him. I thought he died at, like, the battle.
Will you stop eating?
Will you stop eating? Listen. Rush them and spring your own ambush for a change. Wait, I don't know if it's... Are these, like... Logain's men? Leave and skillfully evade their clueless trap. It is a trap for me. I'm just gonna listen.
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Rush them and spring your own ambush for a change. Oh god, there's an itch underneath my headset. Listen, leave and skillfully evade their clue. No, I'm willing to kill all these guys if they're setting a trap. I want to welcome this trap. I'm gonna keep listening.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Who are they waiting for? Rush, listen.
Hey, who's that?
Alright. I don't know how that could have gone differently. I'm sure it would have still ended up in a battle. I want to target the yellow leader. I don't know which one it is. Probably the one in front here. Guy looks like an archer. That's no leader. That looks more like a bandit. This guy looks like a leader. I don't know, but I'm just going to open up with this and see what happens. There we go. Let's just confirm. There we go. Here, I'll just switch to Shan. Holy crap, I'm really screwing everything. Oh, that leader does have the bow and arrow. In that case, no. No, Alistair, I want you on the leader and win. Let's do this. Let's just end this guy as soon as possible. I don't think I'll have a problem. But, like I said, it has been a while. Where's this guy going?
I will not.
No. Here, I'm going to focus on Alistair for a little bit. Let everyone else manage. There we go. I just want to make sure this guy goes down. There we go. Let's go here. Get some flanky. No one's dying over there. I heard someone crying out, but I don't know who's crying out, but everyone looks fine. So, oh, hey, hi, Wynn. Oh, hey, Xander, how's it going? Everyone just joined in the party here? Okay, I guess we'll all just gangbang the rest of them. I didn't want to say gangbang, but then I felt like my mind had already committed, and it's been... I just didn't care. Sometimes I cut around the more, like... If inappropriate's the right word to use. I mean, I think as soon as you start swearing in YouTube videos, you sort of already breach that, but sometimes I say some pretty rough stuff. I think it's hilarious, but then in editing I was like, no, I'm taking that out. Whoa, what? Is there still someone alive? Oh. Okay. Oops. Who? Is Sten? Oh yeah, Sten just rushed it. Good for you, Sten. You don't even have any superpowers left. Abilities. That's the other word for them. Wow. So there looks like a lot of stuff to loot.
Done.
Okay, let's switch it back to Xander and do a round here. Wow, I don't know what triggered this. Oh, right, can't do that. What triggered this encounter? Could I have attacked? I could have just attacked the barricades. Didn't need to. Oh, shit. You know what? Hold on. Let's not trigger that fight over there. This was really full. Oh, I tried to jump. Alright, I've been playing a little bit of No Man's Sky. I've stopped recording No Man's Sky, so I could just grind through it. Maxed out everything, pretty much. I'm going into endgame after a weekend. put in 40 hours this weekend.
I shall do it.
Because I was dealing with some a sickness thing. So it was uncomfortable to play something if I had to record while playing, but yeah, so I took advantage of it, of being sick, so I could just grind out No Man's Sky. But I did stop recording because it was one of those. I found like I was enjoying it more when I could just sit back and waste time doing it without focusing on the game. I think it's a little light, but I do like looking at the game quite a bit. So, oh, this is like a big board. Yeah, I enjoy looking at the game. I enjoy the experience of the game, more or less. I just it could use some substance. I don't know why I'm talking about No Man's Sky on this game, but I'm just killing time while we fight because.
Let us do it quickly.
What else am I gonna talk about? Blood. So much blood. You should be used to the blood now. No, I'm gonna take your stuff. There we go. Easy enough. Did I have to go here? Soldier's Peak, I don't remember. Okay. Where? He's down there. Okay. Man, I wish it was a sprint. Okay. So now it's like I played for so long in a row No Man's Sky that now like my hands are like conditioned to click certain keys. So I was like, sprint. Where's the boost jump? Where's the... No, there's just run. Run at the same speed all the time. That's it. Dragon Age has one speed. Jog. No walk. No run. Just jog. I wonder if there's anything else in that inn. I haven't been there in a while. I feel like I finished that off well enough. I don't think there was anything else I could do. This guy's either got something new or...
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Turning in... That's right, the murder of those individuals. And by murder, I mean I tried to bring them in, and they said it wasn't going to happen. So we only really had one option, which was, I think it's that door over there, or it's that's not a door. This one. This is a long time ago. Holy smokes! But I recall having a problem with this guy. I think I didn't know what to. I don't know. But I can get in a house or something. Oh, there we go. Now, well, there's a chest over here.
As you say.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Oh yeah, indeed. Hey Sten, good boy. We don't have to go look around. Looks like after we hired this man and he killed himself defending the city, it's not my fault he wasn't good enough to survive. Looks like you left your sword behind. I didn't have Sten yet, did I? I had Sten already because I would have gotten him in Lothering. So, anyways, it would be under gifts, and let's see where this leads, man. So curious. Where is it? Right there. Boy. Okay. All right. I said, all right. Sten, your sword.
Strange.
What?
I had almost forgotten it. Completion.
It's really dark in here.
Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What is an Ashkari? It's very dark in here. I can't get screenshots if this is important. You're welcome, Sten. What will you do now? Now that you have your sword, shouldn't you report back? Ooh. I don't want to... you're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely. So you're staying then. You don't have to stay with us then. I think we do better without you. So you're staying then. Absolutely. I'm just going to accept
lead the way.
He's like uncomfortable. He's willing to be an ally. And oh, yeah. Items received? Is that the sword? What was received here? What was received here? I don't know. I don't know, but I have a lot of crap in here, and I can't figure it out right now. Codex updated. Let's look at Sten here. His sword and his honor restored. Sten chose to continue with Xander and take the battle to the Archdemon. Sten has an eye for paintings. Okay, we got that. Yeah, we got that. Okay, so... yeah. Skill acquired. We have the third one in this set, and we now have Sten at, oh, snapperoonie, 83. Level up. Yeah, he's got, yeah, because of that thing. Okay, screw it. Okay, so it was worth the trip. I got that out of the way. I thought it'd lead to more, but that's pretty good. I mean, now I got a pretty solid Sten behind my back. I forget what I was saying in the comments. I believe I brought something up along the lines of... Oh, it was in one of the last videos with the whole respect thing. Like, I think he asked me something about respect for Sten. Yeah, I don't know. Now maybe. Depends how
I have been mistaken.
Let's see how I do want to push this along a little bit, just in case it develops some of that relationship between him and Xander a little bit more, so I can retract some of what I said about my opinions about Sten. So what do you mean? You only notice this now? I have been mistaken. What do you mean?
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad.
I like it.
I did not think so when we first met.
But I like it. Oh, see, I like this. I like this. What changed your mind? Thank you. I'm not really a soldier, you know. Why not? Thank you. What changed your mind?
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Oh, so there's like talk of Canary invasion of Varalden? You think they can... Oh, that's right there. You think Canary will invade Varalden? What are you talking about? I hope I won't see you then, too. You think the Canary will invade Varalden?
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Go on. I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Like war on Varalden?
Then
No?
I suggest we move
You
on.
want to talk about that right now? No? I think you should leave. I have a question. Is this going to go back
I am
in
hardly
circles?
surprised.
No, don't do that again. Actually, never mind. Oh, do you find Varalden
So put
very
it
strange?
lightly.
I already
No
asked
one has
this,
a
but...
place here.
Yeah, we don't have
Our
a
farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of
Actually,
being
never
noble.
mind.
Very well.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned. I think you should leave. Let's go.
As you wish.
All right, so that settles that. Sten is now complete. And, oh, let's not walk to edges of maps if I don't need to. I don't think I need to. Let's go back to Frostback. I need to switch. Oh, yeah, that's right. Switch party members. I can also do from the screen. Wow, I went a long time in this game without... This I didn't do. I used to walk to edges of cities to leave. I don't know. These are active. These are clearly active up here. So I don't know what's wrong with me.
Unexpected.
Sten, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Did you say thank you at the end there? Or unexpected of you? I don't know. But I'm going to go shale. Swap that out. Yeah. I don't need to go to camp. I should probably see how... Let me just get a clear picture of... She's got fire and fire, and I do have one of each of her element things just in case I need them. Alright, Dwarven Kings. Let's put your kingdom straight and in order so you can sign a document for me so that we can go to war. And then I can put you back into disarray. Alright, Ironforge. I mean...
King Loghain will not...
Vieta!
Oh, I should have
This
overheard
land is
that.
held in trust for the
Shoot.
sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly.
Demands.
I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but
King's
its
what?
own until our throne is
It's a
settled.
wyvern. Wyvern, whatever. I have urgent need to talk to your king. I'd love if you just let me in. Sure, you can pass. Why have your people retreated like this? I have important business in Orzammar. I'm just going to come and say this because I believe the whole thing with the documents is you can just... That the whole point of them is to ask
doesn't?
alliance from the kings, right?
If I don't get in, no one
The
should.
leaders?
Orzammar has no king.
Oh.
Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not
Right.
3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Right, the whole thing of the merchants not being able to go in. That's right. I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me. A blight is coming. They must unite for Varalden. The Grey Wardens need their traditional Dwarven allies. Ooh. Oh, I guess I could say that from both these, like right in front of the guy. So you can go back to Loghain and tell him. This treaty obliges. I don't like the whole, because he guy said demands, and I don't like I don't know, Xander would demand or obliges. Like, I feel like, no, I like this one. Like, the Grey Wardens need their traditional Dwarven allies.
The Wardens
I saw
killed
the
King
opening
Kaelin
trailer.
and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Incorrect.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner?
I will cut your tongue out.
In the name of King Loghain, I
King.
demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Remember what I said about assholes? Okay, great. That's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough. Loghain is a traitor who killed King Kaelin at Ostagar. I'll call that out. Intimidate. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today. No, I'm gonna call him out in front of his face.
What?
Yeah, you heard what I
Lies
said.
and slander!
Mm-hmm.
King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it.
Just like
I'm
that
his
knight in
messenger.
Denerim.
Kill each other as you will.
You can be...
But take your sodding fight
Stupid to
off
the
my
point.
doorstep.
Oh, no problem. Is this what's going down? Are we gonna fight? Oh, we are. Okay then. Okay then, where are you, Biat? Pretty sure that Clothy is a mage, so let's deal with him first. You know what? I'm gonna actually... I usually go with the arrow slaying. I'm gonna do an area to slow these guys down. Then Alistair. Then... Ooh, I did want to try some stuff with Shale. I want to do this with Shale. Almost exclusively. I'm gonna try this. We'll see how it goes. So really, like the fight, I mean, Wynn will be in there, but she'll be more support. But I want it basically melee, range, support, and then just I guess support. You know what I'm saying? Like healing support, and then just buff support. Yeah, let's see how this goes.
Have your head, Grey Warden.
Oh God, I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't used Shale in a long time. So, can I? I'm gonna try to paralyze all of them. Sure. I don't think it's area, is it? Well, I definitely got this guy. I didn't get those two guys. Oh man, and again, my nose itchy because now combat starts, and I have some reason. For some reason, no, you are not casting any spells. Do you hear me? Arrow slaying.
I am armed.
Please still have the right target. Yeah, you do. Okay, you're good. Down you go? Yeah, down you go. Okay, Immerel. Alright, Immerel, you're next. Crit shot. Ooh. Before I run out of stamina, I'll do that instead. And then I need you. You're casting Hero Confess. Are you going to heal the dude? No, I don't think you need to. He's got time. But there you go. He's on his ass. Here, let's regen Alistair too while we're at it. Oh, I'm a little worried about this guy with a big ass maul. I mean, Shale's got me, right? Shale's got me protected.
Alright.
I don't think he's going to take down this guy anytime soon. No, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to flank with Xander here because I don't feel 100%. I think do I go into shield mode right here? I really don't want to do shield cover. Deflecting missile attacks. You guys did talk to me about that in the comments. I don't know what to do. Like, I could take this off of AI, but if I'm not paying attention, I think it's important for it to be an AI. But then I do have to remember that it does go on, and I gotta reset it to that whenever this kind of crap comes up. All right, let's think about this. What do I need to do here? She's got like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go Hero Gore, because screw it. Right? Wait, that's not what I wanted. I want this Vessel of the Spirit. Let's do it in the Vessel of the Spirit plus Shale's power. And now we're just going to have buffs all over the place, man. Turning us into superheroes. Why am I using that word all the time? I don't know, crit shot. I'm going to very quickly run out of things to shoot with. How's this guy doing? They're both doing horrible. I think this guy could do more damage for some reason than Amarek. Amarek, sorry. Amarek. So let's deal with Amarek. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff back, so I can like. Where did he go? Jesus. Yeah, we're good. Okay, he's just in the middle of a lit up win. It's messing me up, man. You know what? I'm gonna aggro myself. I'm gonna rage the fuck out and just. Didn't have to do that. I'm gonna rage out. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see where this goes. Oh my God. This is kind of epic. Holy smokes. Okay, that was enjoyable. I don't know if that was all the whole Shale win double combo Bufferoony scenario that just went down there, but what does this guy have? A health poultice. Oh, this is Emra. A health poultice. Come on, lame. Oh, I'm like, why is Xander stunned? He didn't do the. Everyone good back there? Win, you're good. Okay. That was kind of awesome. Okay. Guys.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Alright, Dwemer. Wait. That totally looks like Ironforge. And the Dwemer were the dwarves, right? In Skyrim? Am I...
Fair journeys, Warden.
It's been 2.5 years.
Spare a few bits for an old man.
I want to play it again, though.
For the love of paragons, please.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, God. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, you guys made me worried about this thing has its own map, is what you said? This place has its own map. I mean, they all have maps, but I think what you guys meant is that it's like to be a legitimate
I shall
map.
do it.
Okay, so just something for me to get more lost in.
May
I
the
guess.
ancestors look kindly upon you.
They seem to be kind folk. Did I not hit this one? I guess I didn't. What is this? Oh, guard. Yeah. Scholar.
Show
Here we
respect,
go.
Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
The figures are quite grand indeed. Who? No. Who are you? No. Blight is coming. I don't care about your statues. Figures are quite
Paragons,
grand.
dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
Perhaps I can help. So find one. Can't you stand for yourself?
Perhaps I don't want you to. A surfacer should not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
Did I choose the wrong option? Holy crap. I just offering my
I have
help.
a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
Must it always be Elder Mage? I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
Would it prefer Mage well past her prime don't mind the sagging bits?
Oh,
You have an odd way of requesting answers to your questions.
I'm curious about the abominations of the tower. Is it possible for such a creature to become human again?
Yes, it is simply very difficult.
it is
It
possible.
requires travel into the Fade.
And is the Mage the same afterwards as the Mage was before?
No, I have never met such a person, but no, they are changed forever.
I understand.
How?
Thank you for the
This
answer,
would be-
wise one.
Oh, she actually respects Wynn. I think that's the first person she didn't get snarky with. Xander would be very interested
It shall
in
be
all
done.
of this. From an RP perspective, key of the city. I'm gonna have to read a bunch of codexes again. I've gone quite a while without having to like do huge codex grinds. I guess I was doing them for the tower. There was a bunch of stuff, but codex. Ooh, I think there were still creatures I didn't read. You know what? I don't know what to do. I don't know which ones to go. I mean, I'll read Golem right now, maybe. Golem, once a crucial part of Orzammar's defenses, golems have all but vanished as the secret to their manufacture was lost over 1,000 years ago. What few golems remain are guarded closely by the Shaperate? Or Shaperate? Shaperate. Brought out when the battle with the Darkspawn grows desperate enough to risk their loss. No one now would sell a golem for any price, but in ancient times, dwarves sold many golems to the Magister Lords of Tevinter. They are devastating weapons in war, living siege engines capable of hurling boulders like catapults or plowing through enemy lines like an earthquake. I'm not going to read these ones. I'll read them later on. Let's go culture and history. What did I miss in here? We have the Paragons. Yeah. Sure, let me sum this up. The Paragons entry is written by none other than our buddy, brother Genitivi here. It starts by basically explaining the caste system for dwarves, and it's akin to what Sten sort of talked about, how the human culture is strange, or the Ferelden culture is strange, because people try to be who they're not. And so kind of the same thing here is if you're born into a caste, then that's what you are. I don't know how fine grained it gets, but I'm assuming it's something like if you're a blacksmith and you're part of the blacksmiths, a line of blacksmiths, then you're the blacksmiths. I don't know if that's just all workers, or like a working class, or if that's a blacksmith class, but caste. But the reason why I say blacksmith is because then they talk about the paragon and the idea that there's something built into this societal structure that allows any dwarf of any line, any caste, to be able to break free of that ranking, of that caste ranking, and then become greater than nobility for all intents and purposes, or become nobility. And that's what these statues in this main area were all about. And so these paragons can be living. And there's one example here. Brother Genitivi met this paragon Branca, who was a blacksmith who discovered the smokeless coal. I think I'm right on it. So was draped in the finest clothing and jewelry, and was obviously revered even above the highest nobles, perhaps above even the king. Yet she seemed to enjoy none of it. The burden of being a living legend is great, it appears. And that's pretty much it. So it's just a lot of respect is given to these. It made me think about, like, if you play a dwarven character and that's a Grey Warden, do you then become a paragon at the end? I don't know. I'd have to play the game out as a dwarf. I probably never will. So if you guys want to ruin that for me, go ahead, as long as it doesn't spoil anything else. And then what else do we have? I'll do the intro part of the dwarf. Someone told me that I'd probably really enjoy playing one of the dwarf. Are there 3 different starting paths for dwarfs? I forget, but they said, my buddy said I would enjoy it. King Endrin Endukin. It seems short enough. I don't remember who this is, so I'm going to read it. Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. Endrin of House Undukin traces his ancestry back to Paragon Undukin. Oh, he's one of the dwarves. Thank God I'm reading this now. The greatest warrior of Orzammar's history. Okay, I got it. Who beat back the Darkspawn hordes in the first Blight. So an important dude. The second son of King Ansgar and Dukin, he became heir after his elder brother died in approving. I don't know what proving is. The most respected king in 4 generations. He restored contact with Kael Sharok. Need to know what that is. The only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire, which had been lost during the first Blight. It's a city. Okay, so and Dukin. What's this quest related stuff? I should probably King of oh god, this is what I just picked up. And the quest begin. I'm assuming this is a quest. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have done this first. Orzammar. Seek out Steward Bendalor. Speak to the lords of the assembly. The leadership of Orzammar is in chaos. Addressing the assembly seems like the likely place to start looking for a solution. A chamber of the assembly is in the Diamond Quarter. Okay. And then the key to the city. While your concerns have merit, the assembly has made itself clear. Space within the Thaig is at a premium. Is that like a council of sorts? Council room? Is at a premium, but the intended function of the hall merits the additional resources committed. The statues of the Paragons must be the core of the Hall of Heroes. There is no other placement that so benefits Dwarven interests. It is the first glimpse that surface ambassadors have of Orzammar, an introduction not just to our living ancestors, but also to the stone from which we were born. They must see it shaped before they can understand the complexity of its raw form. The hall must also serve a second purpose as a last sight for departing brethren. Those who choose to leave must do so with the heavy gaze of their ancestors at their back. It is a reminder of duty and consequence, and will promote all manner of trade, but also reinforce that those... I'm gonna die. There's something happening in my throat right now that I don't like. The more when I breathe in, it's like this stinging sensation. Okay, I think it's just dry. Ooh. Tears in my eyes. I was trying to fight it and get through this. I couldn't do it, and I'm like killing time when I could have just finished it. It's just so you know, if I was starting to sound, who cares? We will promote all manner of trade, but also reinforce that those who leave for too long will return as strangers to the stone. From the report of the Assembly Zoning Commission. Whew. God damn. Yeah, I'm almost got all the creatures here. I'm hoping these last 3 are in here. I mean, how much more? This is like, I don't know. I don't know what part is missing here, because I feel like I've read this twice now. Ooh. High Dragon is new. Because there were only 3 entries. Dragonlings, Drakes, Dragons. Oh, because I fought Flemeth. A fully much... So she was a legitimate dragon? I thought she just polymorphed into a dragon because she's a shape changer. I don't know what to presume of this. A fully mature adult female dragon is the High Dragon, the great monster of legend, the rarest of all dragon kind. These dragons hollow massive layers for themselves, for they need the space to house their harem of drakes as well as their eggs and the dragonlings. Keep it together, XEI. High dragons are seldom seen. They spend most of their time sleeping and mating, living off the prey their drakes bring back. But once every 100 years or so, the High Dragon prepares for clutching by emerging from her lair and taking wing. She will fly far and wide, eating hundreds of animals, most often livestock, over the course of a few weeks, and leaving smoldering devastation in her wake. She then returns to her lair to lay her eggs, and will not appear in the skies again for another century. So is Flemeth a shape changer, or is she a legit dragon? I don't know. I wasn't going to do this, but I am now, because I'm just going to get this out of the way before continuing into the past this gate, because I'm afraid. Wisp. A great deal is made of the most powerful demons, those that create abominations, and those that have changed the history of Thetis. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such awe-inspiring beings. Some that break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps, as we fought 2 of them so far. And it was in the Fade though. They didn't break into our world. Sliver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power. Either it has existed in our world far too long without finding a true host, or it has been destroyed, often so we've found by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to the one concept that created a hatred of all things living. While its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindlessly attack when encountered in the Fade. In the living world, they often have... Oh, I see. That's what happened. Mindlessly attack when encountered in the Fade. That's what happened to us. In the living world, they often have been known to maliciously lure the living into dangerous areas, being mistaken by lanterns or other civilized light sources. This does, however, seem to be be the very limit of their cunning. So more of the traditional will-o'-the-wisp, if you will, of folklore and Dungeons and Dragons in particular. Giant spider. What? I'm not going to reread this. Didn't I? This is like some of the first things we fought. They messed me up because I got cocky in the last episode. That's all I want to remember. Oh, no, there's something about deep roads here, so I'm going to have to read this now. I'm going to assume we read this part right here. Corrupted spiders are giant arachnids that originally grew in the depths of the deep roads, feeding on numerous species of large bats. When the deep roads were lost to the darkspawn, they began to feed on the numerous genlocks, and their numbers grew exponentially, as did their size. The darkspawn taint has become a permanent part of their system, passed on to their progeny. This has had the effect of increasing their size abnormally, as well as their aggressiveness. Some corrupted spiders have made their layers in surface forests, but most remain underground, close to the blight-tainted meals. Okay, I felt like we did read that. And then Pride Demon, I don't know what would be new here, because I feel like we've also read this, but maybe I'll sum this one up. We have not read this one. The one I thought we read was the one based on Sloth, where they're not slothful because they're from Sloth. Doesn't matter. So I'm just going to read this because it's short. Let me explain what it is to face a Pride Demon, my friends. You may scoff and say that our talents exist only to face mages, but you will encounter demons often. They will be summoned by a Maleficar and bound to do his bidding, and while at times they will be forced into the possession of a host, they will also face you in their true form. A powerful opponent indeed. Do not underestimate it. Pride is powerful and intelligent. When we have encountered one in its true form, its most common attacks are bolts of fire and ice. Fire they will use to burn an opponent, and the magical flame will combust anything you wear regardless of make. Ice they will use to freeze an opponent in place. Be cautious, for they enjoy employing this against warriors in particular. AI trigger? I don't know. More than one group of Templars has made this mistake of attempting to overwhelm a Pride Demon and suffer the consequences, believe me. And if you think that having the aid of other mages will assist you, you are wrong. Pride Demons can render themselves immune to magic for short times and are adept at dispelling magic that is cast upon them, as much as we Templars are able to disrupt spells. Think on that for a moment, my friends. Be wary of how prideful you become, lest you find too much in common with such a fiend. Transcript of a lecture given by Varen, Temple Commander of Tentervale. Oh, Steel. That's a whole different age right there. I was going to say, who is that guy? No, different age. Okay, there we go. We are caught up. We have some gates ahead of us. I am late on episodes, so I'm going to keep this one under an hour. A little shorter just so I can get something out today and then keep playing and try to get back on track. I will catch you all around. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire everybody. Peace. I'm just going to assume I heard
of me?
I got it.
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Don't kill him yet, Sten.